Next, curing colic, the breakthrough that could stop your baby from crying and bring you some much-needed peace and quiet. You don't want to miss that. Now, deciphering why your newborn is crying is stressful for any parent, but if that crying continues for hours or days on end with no relief in sight, it not only distresses the baby, it can also leave the parents distraught. For up to 40% of newborns, colic is the cause of tears, and now there's new hope for parents and babies. And joining me now is pharmacist and author of No More Tears, Colic Relief, Gay Williams, mum Yvonne Allred, and little Owen, the cutest guest today. Owen, hello. Oh, he's been such a good boy. Now, what is colic? Because it's so amorphous, but no one really gives you a proper definition, Gay. How would you describe it?
That's true. Colic is a condition where babies just cry and cry and cry. Nothing fixes it. Feeding doesn't fix it. Cuddling doesn't fix it. It's just unsettled behaviour, and they are just, for all aspects, in pain.
And what's it like, Yvonne, as a parent to go through that?
It's very stressful. Yeah, it's extremely stressful. And you want to do the best for your kid. You know, you don't want the crying. And that, I think, you go through your head, have I done this? Have I done that? You know, you almost have a checklist in your own head focusing on what could be the problem. And sometimes it can't be anything. You've just got to ride it out until they can settle and go back to sleep, perhaps.
Yes, and you can know that, look, they're fine, they're not hot, they're not cold, they're not sick.
Right.
But still, it's just emotionally,
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you just burst into tears sometimes yourself because of the stress.
I mean, and that's the thing, it can be completely draining. Like you said, you do the checklist, and if you keep going through it and then you go back through the checklist again, was it the nappy? Was it, you know, your husband's going, what's wrong? What's wrong? Well, I can't figure out what it was, you know. So, yeah, extremely debilitating.
So, since we don't know what it is and how they're affected by it, how have you come up with this cure? What's in it and how does it work?
It's a herbal mixture, so it's completely natural. We make it up fresh for every baby. And a unique blend of ingredients. It has belladonna in it, which is an old-fashioned herb that's an antispasmodic, stops all that painful cramping. Has some sodium citrate in it to break down the milk curds and help the stomach's acidity, and it has some dill in it, which is just a natural relaxant.
And has it worked for you?
Oh, yeah. The night, I distinctly remember the night before we went and saw Gay, we put him to bed at 8 crying. He didn't really settle at all. And I think we were up till about 5 in the morning where he was just doing 45-minute sleeps and then waking screaming. And it's not just a cry, it is a absolute scream, and nothing I could do. I could hold him a different way, and it was almost like, did I hurt you? Like, what did I do to make you cry so hard?
And so everything's been fine since.
Well, once I gave him when I went and saw Gay, and I told her all about it, and she said, yeah, look, it sounds like it. And she said, if he's not better by the first dose, it's not colic, it's something else. And I went, and look, I'm not going to lie, there was an element of scepticism. I didn't know whether this was going to work or not. And then when I gave it to him, I put him to bed awake but not making any noise, and I thought that's a bit strange.
Oh, he's getting wiggly. We have to go, but I'm going to have a cuddle. So
go for it.
If you were expecting,
he won't cry for you, so that's the main thing.
Or if you're a new parent, that could do with some advice. The number 4, the Pregnancy and Birth Helpline, is on your screen, and the book's called No More Tears, Colic Relief, Cuddle Time.
Have a cuddle.
We'll be right back after the break. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Look at you.